guys, it's Usernamekate and welcome back to my channel. So today I am at the Women in Moto event, which takes place at Tutbury Castle. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably haven't. You guys know I'm terrible at pronouncing things. But yeah, we've got this awesome WIM 2022 behind. Hopefully you guys can see that. But it is a massive event aimed at, you know, women in motorsport, women motorcyclists, and don't get me wrong, if you're a dude, you know, you can come. There's like plenty of dudes walking around with their wives, with girlfriends, stuff like that. But it is primarily a female event where there's plenty of workshops, there's inspirational talks, there's, you know, loads of food carts, there's manufacturers, brands, there's lots of things going on. So it's slightly windy, but I'm going to take you guys round, show you what's here, and you know, just show you guys what Women in Moto event entails. So if that sounds of interest, stick around and stay tuned. So we've got a Sorry Mate stand where you could win this Gixxer, win this bike, and it is a raffle for the Yorkshire Air Ambulance. Then guys, we have the Rurock stand and we have these two iconic bikes. So what size should I try on, Lily?
Size 1.
Size 1. I hope they've got a 1. Yes, they've got a 1. Right, I'm going to try it on. So.
I love this.
You like this one? Oh, so which one do you have?
So I've got the Renegade, which is this one.
This one?
Yeah, and I love it, but I really like the look of that. And when this is reflecting, it like reflects in here. It looks really smart.
Okay.
But yeah, have a try the Renegade. It's got the asymmetric zip.
I like some asymmetry. Oh, I love this. Is it cute?
It looks amazing.
Yeah, so I think this is lovely.
Love it. It's just nice. What do you think?
I love it. Actually, what do you think?
Oh, I think that it suits you very much.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I think that if you wear a jacket, you should feel like this jacket makes me feel
Like a badass.
badass. Did you get those vibes?
I totally get those vibes.
Totally get those vibes.
I feel like Amelia Jovovich,
Right.
Angelina Jolie.
maybe Angelina Jolie, maybe a little bit of, I don't know, who else is gangster? Kate Beckinsale.
Oh yeah, she's the one. There you go.
You know.
Bit of Kate Beckinsale going on here.
Yeah, so feeling pretty good, but I'm going to try the other one on as well.
Kate Ralph Beckinsale.
Kate Ralph Beckinsale, it's got a ring to it.
Do you like it?
What do you think, Ruby?
Do it up. Yeah.
No, do it up in the other one.
This one? Are you trying to like squeeze me in?
Oh yeah, it's even better.
It's even better.
Make sure that flap's tucked.
No folded flap.
No folded flap. Oh, it looks so good. It snatches.
Actually, look at that.
Let's try the other one on. What's the other one called, Archie?
Revolver.
Revolt. Oh gosh. Ruby's on the case. She knows.
I like the revolver. Maybe look at the armour.
I know, yeah.
Fit it in your fist.
And can we just have a look at the Rion armour? Look at that, it fits in your fist, like that. Doesn't feel like you're wearing anything, and it's actually more protective than your traditional plasticky, hard, uncomfortable armour.
Very
So let's have a look at the
Here we go. Number 2.
revolver. Oh, nice! I won't block your mirror, and it's reflective. All these bits.
Reflective bits, let's see. Oh, see, I like this as well. So yes from me.
And it's got zips here to tighten it. And now you're more snatched.
Now I'm more snatched.
Have a look.
I don't know which one I prefer, because I love the other one. The other one is the Renegade, because that feels more like feminine badass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gonna like slay zombies.
Yeah.
Whereas this is really nice and fitted, but it just gives me a different vibe, but in a good way.
That one, that looks really good.
What do you guys think is the better looking jacket? Let me know in the comments below.
And it's got that quilting.
Do anything.
Beautiful.
Great choice.
Beautiful. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. The jet.
Yeah, I'll take this. You grab the next one.
Thanks, man. So the jet.
Always on job.
Yes. So the jet is a more casual one, apparently. Oh, it definitely feels more casual. Feels less rigid.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. And it's like, this is like
Kind of like neoprene, almost.
for winter.
Yeah,
Great option.
100%. A great option for winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Thanks, babe. Oh, I feel like everyone looks so good in these jackets.
Trust me, I wouldn't have got this on a few weeks ago.
You look great.
I've lost 3 stone in 7 weeks.
Oh, congrats. How do you feel? Better for it?
Oh, match.
This event she'd be able to come to and actually feel comfortable throwing stuff on, which is good.
Normally I'm like, do you know what, it's not going to fit me, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
So it's actually nice to actually get things on. It looks nice.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, I've always liked this one though. I always loved it online.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So nice.
Feel another mortgage tomorrow, I can.
Super. Right, we're going to just have a look at the rear rocks, and then Lily, you're going to talk me around your bike. At the vast array of Rurock Atlas 4s, you're doing an expert job there of panning through.
I'm doing a bit of a pan job.
Pan job.
Pan job.
A pan job. Do you know what's really funny? How literally mine and Mike's are together on the shelf. It was meant to be.
Little Zoomy. Oh, look.
Yeah, so I have the Crimson and Mike has the Mercury.
Yeah. But you know what, like looking at kind of helmets, like on a shelf like this, there's not a lot of helmets where you get so many
Yeah,
different designs.
there's like a colour for every single bike. Like I could see that. It's so easy with Ruby's bike.
Yeah. Do it, Archie, as well.
Please bless me.
How do we?
Nice.
Boom.
Yeah, so you got the fid lock.
Straight in.
It's just watch me now not find it. There we go. Archie, which is your favourite design?
Which is my favourite? Do you know, well, I have raw carbon, because I'm a under the radar kind of person. You know me. I don't like too much attention.
Sorry, you have raw carbon because what?
I'm under the radar kind of guy. You know, I just try and keep myself to myself. But if I was to go out there, the new one that's just dropped, the Lucid Waves, like the paint pour,
yeah.
I just think it's so unique. We've obviously done a lot of teeth,
Yeah.
but the way, like, you don't see helmets like this. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
It is beautiful, isn't it?
yeah, and the colours really.
They just pop, don't
Yeah, but this is one of those ones in person when you see it. You see it online, you go, wow, that looks cool. And then you see it in person, like in the flesh, it's just.
If you were going to pick a visor colour to go with this, what would you go for?
I do quite like the classic black. What would I go for this? I don't know, probably
There's like a pinky one.
pinky,
right?
yeah, something like that. But I'm, like I said, very understated.
Understated.
You know, I like to
What's that, Archie?
keep it a low profile.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't feel like as much as a Rebirth.
Yeah.
So
But with
maybe
the
Hello.
Hey!
Right, Lily.
So, I've been asked to have a chat about my bike. So, if you didn't know already, it's a 2020 KTM Super Duke 1290. It's my absolute pride and joy. I absolutely love this bike. It's like an extension of me, let's just say. Yeah, it's, to be honest, I haven't done a lot to it. To be honest, when I bought it came with the full Acra system, which was a very, very lucky find. It's a full titanium system with the Acra exhaust. Definitely don't zoom in too much because it's absolutely filthy. Look at it, it's disgusting. Don't judge me. I was riding it a lot last week. Anyway. So, came with the exhaust. It came with the tail tidy. It came with the RNG rad guard as well. So the only thing really that I've done to it is put on the shorter orange levers from KTM and also the lever guards, which I did drop the bike, so don't judge me on that one either. It happens. But the most exciting thing that I've done to this bike are these, which are my beautiful Alcantara seats. It's made by a guy called Hurley Custom Seats, Tom Hurley, who is based up in Scotland. Tom also done the seats on my MT-09, so I knew he was the best person to go to when I was thinking about doing a custom seat. Basically, they are padded with medical gel and memory foam, like the stuff that you find in like kind of medical wheelchairs. And then it's got this beautiful kind of grey Alcantara on the top with the orange Alcantara, and he's done a lot of kind of like custom work as well on it and detailing. He's also etched my name into the seat, which is cool because I wanted my name on there, but I didn't want something so in your face like, you know, stickers can be sometimes on your bike. So I trusted him completely and I said, look, this is a rough idea about what I want, but I gave him kind of full artistic license, and to be honest, I think it really brings the bike together, and I can tell you it makes such a massive difference on any journeys, long journeys, short journeys. It's so much comfier, so would 100% recommend getting in touch with him if you're looking, even like not even to do anything fancy with your seats, if you just want to make them comfier. It's definitely worth doing it to do the medical gel and the memory foam sort of inserts. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Perfect.
Hey everyone, I'm Ruby Rides and I've got my H2 today on show with a Rurik stand at Women in Moto. Okay, so I've done quite a lot on this bike. I've had it for around 5 years. I've put full carbon everything. All the panels and fairings and bodywork is carbon except the tank, because they come with a nice chrome silver paint, which is actually mixed with a tiny percentage of liquid silver. So if you scratch it like I have over there, you can't fix it. You have to get a new tank for £1 million. Yeah, I've put the upper wings to give more downforce, lower wings for the same reason. I've put bar end indicators, EvoTech crash protection on the front as well, on the front forks. And there I've got a Decat Austin Racing that's been remapped 3 times. And I've got sequential indicators on the rear. Sorry, I'm going too fast. Sequential indicators. I've got easy grip pads here to help grip, and I've got a custom seat here that actually helps you stay on the bike when you're full throttling. Not that I do. And what else? Of course, I've got 3 remaps. The last, so basically it runs at 268 brake horsepower at the rear wheel. What are you saying? Okay. I've got a zero gravity double bubble to help with the wind drag. And what else do I have, babe? Okay, let me just, before I start it, I just want to show you something that is super cool. When you put the hazards on, or indicators, you've got that and that, and I think it's really cool. And look at the rear, babe. Sequential. Not only that, look at this. These are from the Oxford ones called the Night Slider. Look at the brakes. That is cool.
Ah, so they're integrated.
Yeah, maybe have that blurred like this.
Awesome.
Yeah. And that's it. Okay, Lily, can you start it? I don't want to get blamed for it. It's not my bike. I don't know what's going on.
Everyone knows it's yours though.
Yeah, I know, but it's not me. She's done it without my permission. Blow smoke. What? Sorry!
That's why I need a mine.
I love it, yeah. And that's pretty much everything that I've done to it. I've also done sublime design, custom graphics, decals, and the tank pad with my own design, my own face, and that's it.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we have the Honda stand here. There's a range of bikes that are here for us to sit on, but also they had some test rides before, so if you wanted to try the sexual Honda CB 1000R Black Edition, you could. You've got the Rebel. Here you've got the NC 750X. The Africa Twin. The 300L, CRF 300L. And then the Gromoloma Ding Dong. So guys, we have a bar over there. We have motorcycle funerals. We've got Ride and Defy and Mac motorcycles. We've got the small business marquee here. So you've got some shelter here in case it rains. And there was a workshop timetable. So you've got mental health in motorcycling, printmaking workshop. Oh, I'm so gutted I missed that. Hairstyles for riding, mental health in motorcycling again. So it's pretty much a rotation. Oh, so I could have gone to that, but I bloody well missed it. Standard. We've got learner zones. We've got picking up a fallen bike. So they're at different times during the day. It's always nice and helpful. And then we've got workshops as well, basic maintenance, first aid for bikers, intermediate maintenance, how to micro travel with a non-remote job, dirty dining, cooking, basic maintenance, beginner's guide to solo travel, and again intermediate maintenance. There's also introduction to track days and racing and different talk times as well. Right guys, so we're just about to go in there now, inspirational speakers and panel talks, and listen to a wonderful panel of ladies talk about their experiences being, you know, the girls in moto, and it should be really good, so I'll play some stuff now for you.
This is gonna break.
Just give it a few more minutes, see
Yeah.
any other people turn.
Full. Yeah. Okay, is there another one?
Maybe just that one at the end.
Okay. I broke the chair.
So ladies and gents, I hope you're all enjoying your day at the Women in Motorcycling exhibition. I mean, that cake looks pretty good. What have you got on the front row? Which one is it? Chocolate orange. Oh, you have to bring us on in a minute. We've got a huge panel lineup this afternoon, so we've got a good solid hour to answer all your questions, whatever you've got to ask our girls. So I'm going to go along the line and introduce everybody. My name is Sophie McGinn. I'm a motorcycle journalist and presenter, obviously. I've been racing motocross and riding bikes since about the age of 5 or 6 years old. And very lucky to call it now a job, I guess. But Ruby, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Ruby Rides, and I'm a motorcycle vlogger, and I've been riding for 9 years, and I've got 3 bikes at the moment. That's about it.
Lily?
I'm Lily. I'm Duper Blonde on Instagram. Just a kind of a average girl with a full-time job who has a big passion for bikes. I have a KTM 1290 Super Duke R that I take travelling and do tours and trips and basically do as much as possible on it whilst I've still got it. So
Nice.
I'm Hayley Coxson, a motorsport presenter and content creator. I've been in and out of the industry for probably 14, 15 years, show my age. Started on cars and moved into bikes, but I'm from the Isle of Man, so I've grown up with a TT and I love it. You tried it this year, didn't you? It's just, yeah, addictive. So I'm at the beginning of my riding now. I've only just got my CVT. So I'm ready to do my licence, so I can't wait.
Hi, my name is Liz Hoskin. I'm a solicitor, so sort of slightly outside the parameters of what these amazing women are doing, but only for bikers with bikers. I passed my test well into my 50s, you can do it when you're knocking on years. Immediately came off and broke my neck. As soon as I was allowed to have the riding lessons, and currently have a Tiger 800 called Tristram.
Nice.
Afternoon, can't beat that one. I'm Zoe Cano. My original story starts way back in America, where I was a photojournalist, and I went across the American continent solo, having never ridden a bike, and then basically from that journey my whole life changed.
You said you couldn't top the last one. Ruby, talk us through how you got started.
For me, how I got started is that I've always been a petrol head, just wanted something a bit more challenging. But what I find with the sport is that for me, what drives me to do better and be better is breaking stereotypes. I think that's so important because in this day and age, I don't think there's any room for sexism or being non-inclusive. So I think it's important to continue to be educational to people who don't understand, or maybe they think if you're a woman or if you're a feminine woman or if you're a certain age, you know, you're not going to be riding a bike well. And I love to break that stereotype.
Yeah, for sure. It's a thing for me as well.
Yeah.
For me, it was basically it was more to do with a confidence thing for me, to be honest. I didn't really grow up riding. I had a lot of friends. I had kind of a couple of brothers and a lot of friends who had bikes, and I was always on the back of bikes and around bikes. And I went through, in my 20s, I had a kind of a very bad kind of like body image problem, a lot of kind of body dysmorphia, very not self-confident at all, and I decided one day just to say, okay, I've always wanted to do this, and I got my CBT, and then about a year later I got my full license. And to be honest, what inspires me to get on the bike every day is actually just how it's made me feel as a person, and kind of the confidence and empowerment it's given me and kind of helped me in my life. I've done a lot of hobbies. I was a dancer. I taught Brazilian dance for kind of 8-9 years. I've also done jiu-jitsu and kind of a lot of things that have put me out there, and in kind of like, I mean, not the dancing, but jiu-jitsu is certainly very like a male-dominated sport, and I just kind of, I don't know, biking for me has really given me that sense of empowerment, and that's what pushes me to get out every day and do things on it.
What about you, Hayley?
I grew up very close to my cousin, and he would always say, girls can't do that, girls can't do that. And yes, I can. And that kind of really spurred me up with my mindset moving forward with, I think, most of my life. But growing up around the TT, that fire in my belly that gives me, it's just, I want everyone to experience it and take it off at least once and get there. If you've not been, do it. It's a phenomenal event. But when I got the opportunity to work on it and start behind the camera and then eventually get in front of the camera, it was like, wow, it was just a dream come true. And I was like that to my cousin.
I first sat on a motorcycle when I was 32, as a Caribbean passenger. I had no interest at all as a child. It was not on my radar, it was not on my, it just wasn't in my world at all. And I probably would have been way too scared as well. And I've definitely got bolder as I've got older, which is probably bucking the trend. And having been pillion for a number of years, quite happily. My husband then bought a bike that I really did not like riding pillion, by which time I'd got the money and the time, because you do need both. You're starting older in life and you've got very little confidence. And then I went and did my big test, and I tell you what, I am so glad I did.
So I'm a little bit different. I was the same as you. I didn't really have much interest in bikes, but I did have friends who had bikes when I was little. But I left home very early. I left home at the age of about 16. I had to sort of stand on my own 2 feet, and I moved to Paris for a number of reasons. And a friend at the Peugeot factory said, Zoe, you want to get a scooter. And that kind of changed my perception in life as to how to get around big cities, just jumping on a little scooter, getting around. And it was only when I got back to the UK a lot longer, I was actually 50, and I realised I've got to get the bike licence. I wanted to have that freedom. So I took it quite late, and actually the journey across America, I was 50 when I did it. And it's basically changed my life. And I'm a very, in not a sort of a strange, weird way, but I'm quite a spiritual person, and I believe that if you're sort of got a free spirit, if you like sort of adventures and you like things, you know, the best way to explore and do things is on two wheels. You know, for me it was a no-brainer. I had to take that test.
Well guys, it's been an insane day of socialising, speaking with loads of awesome, amazing women. Sorry, this is really difficult to do when you have no balance and you're trying to hold a latte and you're trying to hike to the top of this castle, but hopefully the view will be worth it, so bear with me. But yeah, it's been a wonderful day. It's been great, you know, listening to the girls, all the various workshops that have been taking place, and it's a big old castle. But let's see the view from the top. Let's get right to the WIM sign 2022. And just look at this wonderful view. So guys, it is the end of the day and it is the end of my vlog. Just as the rain is starting to trickle down a little bit, but my God, look at these views. But yeah, it's been an absolutely fun day. It's been great to meet so many different girls, so many different, you know, riding backgrounds, different levels of experience. And yeah, it seems like it's been a really, really good event. Hopefully, I'd love to come back next year and maybe even go on the panel, maybe just talk about a YouTubing perspective, because I know it's kind of not really a common job, so I might see if they'll have me. But yeah, what a day. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It always helps my channel and I appreciate it so much. And until the next time guys, take care and ride safe.